I didn't get sick, but I think I have a very good immune system when it comes to travel. Like I've been to India 3 times. I've not been sick.
You've never been sick in India?
No, I've never had Delhi belly. Although the one time that I've technically been sick was actually quite recently in Pakistan, and I knew I was going to be sick when I got this drink. But I was making a YouTube video, and I remember saying to my mate, "This isn't going to end well for me." The things I was doing for content, but I tried a thing called gola, which is I can't even describe the taste, but it was like some kind of spicy drink that it looked like it was made with brown water, but I drank that and I basically the next day was not good. I think I shat about 29 times in one day, but I didn't throw up. That's the thing, and I didn't have a headache, but I couldn't get off the toilet.
I was
Yeah,
wondering if you
so
could give me your top three most dangerous cities and why.
so the top three. Yeah, so for some reason, the only time that I kind of felt threatened in any of my traveling came in Puerto Rico, and that's not one you'd usually expect to be like dangerous. And
Was it in San
uh,
Juan or?
yeah, in San Juan, and on paper, it's not a dangerous place, but where we were staying, I cheaped out a little bit on the Airbnb, and I don't think I picked the right area. And it isn't that it's dangerous. I just feel like people that have meth addictions are very unpredictable, even more
Yeah.
so than like stereotypical people that want to rob you. I feel like even if you look at someone who's on meth in the wrong way, they could be so paranoid to think anything. And I witnessed quite a lot of people that were very like they were 100% like on kind of like meth or fentanyl, walking around with like baseball bats and stuff. I was with my ex-girlfriend, so obviously I'm looking out for her safety too.
Yeah.
And just the area that I was in, like everywhere required a buzzer to get into. Like if you wanted to go into like let's say a Mexican restaurant, you'd have to like ring a buzzer. They'd have to come and check to see before they'd open it, and that's just already sketch that you're not in a right area when that's the procedure on just entering. It's just corrupt police officers. Like the same thing happened in Morocco. I rented a car and drove around the whole of Morocco, and there were all these like police checkpoints that were like telling me I was speeding. I actually believed the first one, paid him, didn't get any kind of receipt, and then not even 5 miles down the road, I was 100% not speeding. I was driving extremely slow, and another police officer stopped me and tried to tell me I was going over the limit. I asked to see proof, and then that's when he was like, "Oh, just don't do it again and let me go." So I probably wasn't even speeding the first time, but yeah, this. But at the end of the day, these are people that are making like probably less than $200 a month, and if it's a way they can earn a little bit extra money, then you got to respect the hustle. Like to for like Westerners, it's really not that much money, and it goes a long way to them. And as much as it's annoying, like if it just stops all the hassle of technically being detained or being delayed, then if it's for a few quid, I honestly couldn't care.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's almost like you're just greasing the wheels. You're stimulating the economy a little bit.
Yeah.
You just touched on something, and I guess we can kind of finish with that. Biking through Vietnam. How much time should
It was
someone?
such a good experience. I actually
How much
saw
time
two
should
people
someone?
die during that trip.
Really?
Yeah, like motorbike accidents, but it's the first time I've actually seen a death, like an actual death in the flesh that wasn't like from an illness. But
Uh,
I can go into it, but it's quite.
yeah, that's. I think this is the best way to fucking end the episode.
Hey guys, the rest of that episode can be found on patreon.com/2beerswilltakeoff.